Welcome back. We are certainly talking vacations today. Do you have one coming up? Dr. Jessica Tranchina, the founder of Generator Athlete Lab, joins us today to share 5 functional tips to help us actually prepare for our travels. Because you don't want to get to Europe and find out that you can't walk 2 miles a day. Dr. Jess, it's good to see you. Good morning.
So great to see you. Good morning, Rosie.
Let's talk about what the idea is here, because you've actually just gotten back from Italy and your parents, who are in their 70s, went with you, one with a knee replacement, and going.
So proud of them. And it inspired me to think, and even for myself, to travel and prepare functionally for trips like this, even for somebody my age and even younger. We live in a world that's maybe stable, and when you travel to places like Europe, there's unstable ground, a lot of stairs. So I've come up with 5 functional exercises to help us all prepare for these trips.
Wonderful. And I do feel like it's important to bring up, we're talking about Europe. Maybe you go all the way out to Asia, something like that. Like, there is going to be jet lag involved. You are going to be out of your comfort zone. So to have the energy to actually be able to enjoy your time is so important. So let's talk about your first essential functional exercise form.
Great point. By the way, don't forget your compression socks. You know how I feel about compression socks?
Sure. Wear them on the plane, everybody. Wear them on the plane.
Thank you. First exercise, really easy. And remember, these are 5 exercises you could do at home.
Okay.
Grab a jug of milk, grab your laundry detergent. This is not anything you have to go to the gym for. The first one is actually called a suitcase deadlift.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes it pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Grab your laundry detergent. If you happen to have a dumbbell at home, go ahead and grab that. But if you don't, grab something with some substantial weight to it. Bring your body down to the ground.
Jug of white vinegar I've got.
And you aren't just doing it on one side.
Okay.
You're going to help counterbalance with the other side. So the other side actually is also working to help counterbalance so you don't go this way.
Gotcha.
We're just going to do 3 sets of 10 on this, not right now. And then we'll switch to the other side. Just, even if you're right-handed and you know you're going to carry that suitcase with the right hand, go ahead and for this at-home exercise, do the left side to balance yourself out.
Gotcha. Okay, what's the next one up?
And the next one goes straight into the farmer's carry, which I recommend throughout the year. This is an amazing exercise to help skeletal core bone density in the spine. You're getting 2 jugs and you're walking with them.
So like the pickup and then walking around with some heavy stuff. I think about bringing in the groceries from the car. You can be heavy stuff on both sides of your arms, but you want to be balanced.
Loading the spine. What's important here for the first 2, as we talked about, probably for the next 3 as well, to keep that core engaged. Think about when we're going to go on the trip, if we're forgetting and we bend our back and we forget to load and strengthen our core, we're then loading the back in the wrong way. So I want to keep the core nice and strong on those 2.
Don't want to get to your vacation destination and then have your back hurt.
Hurt.
Next one up. What do you got?
Third one, you're going to encounter a lot of steps. You know you are, even if you're not in Europe. So the obvious step up, but what I love is the reverse step up.
Okay, what's a reverse step up?
So the steps behind you, go ahead and make sure you've got some rails.
Okay.
Step up.
So like on a staircase, maybe.
On a staircase or the front porch if you've got a step. Hold on. Step up. What that does is helps engage the VMO, the vastus medialis obliquus, which is the supporter and stabilizer of the knee. While you're up there, do a few leg lowers. Really engages that VMO, which is often the muscle that turns off and the one we need for stair climbing.
Well, and it so much knee support, I think, so important when we talk about walking around and making sure that we're not harming ourselves, because we've been on the couch for 9 months before we decided to go in. Okay, what's your next one?
Fourth one, split squat or the Bulgarian. So you can get your foot up on something if you're feeling pretty motivated, or you can just do the split squat.
This one's so hard for me, honestly.
Really?
I can
Does
feel it in
the
thigh.
quads. Okay, fantastic. This one's great not only for the thighs strengthening, but for the balance, for the perturbative surfaces that you're going to encounter when you go to a different place, right? The cobblestone or the sand, right? This one helps with the stability and the balance of those muscles.
Wonderful. And the last one is, that carry-on that you want to get into the overhead luggage and back out of.
That's right.
That helps with this.
Overhead press, but I'd go ahead and take that weight or the laundry detergent or the bleach or the vinegar from the ground. Lift it up, core's engaged, lift it up over your head. back down, 3 sets of 10 on that. Mimics the exact what you just said. Overhead bin
We
luggage.
can rename this all for airport exercises. But so you're saying 3 sets of 10 on each of these?
I do, yes.
Okay, all right.
And also, don't worry or be alarmed that you're going next week on vacation and you haven't done this. You're retraining your brain now. Neuromuscular re-education is really strong. So next week, you'll know what you're doing. You don't have to worry that you haven't been doing it for the last month.
Well, I really appreciate when you say nice
Yeah.
things like that. Okay, so there's new research out that we also wanted to mention, because when I said, are there any extra tips people may not have thought of? You said getting up every 45 minutes is shockingly good for you.
New research shows that versus a 30-minute walk at the end of the day or a flight where you've been sitting for 8.5 hours, getting up every 45 minutes and doing 10 body weight squats or a 3-minute walk is far superior to blood glucose regulation, so metabolic health, than that 1 30-minute walk.
And that is mind-blowing to me. So that means every 45 minutes on the airplane, pause your movie or your TV show, stand up. Okay, you're doing the body weight squats. You can do that by the restroom. I don't think anybody will be bothered by it. Or walk around the aisles, and that's all you need to like help stabilize your blood sugar. Yeah, that is crazy.
Not fun.
Okay, you have some promotions coming up at Generator Athlete Lab. Just remind us a little bit about your space.
Absolutely. We have 3 pillars: small group training, therapeutic results-driven massage, and a science-backed recovery protocol, including sauna, contrast tubs, hot and cold, compression, vibration, red light therapy. Right now, we're running an all-access summer pass. We know you're out of town. All access, one price through August 31st. Go to our website.
Wonderful.
out our
And
dream
you've got a 2 for $99, so that means somebody can show up twice for $99, or you're seeing another way they're applying it.
Bring in a friend.
Bring in a friend. Split the cost with a friend. It gets you in there. You try something new together. It sounds like fun to me.
Love it.
Yeah. Dr. Jess, thank you for your exercise expertise today. We
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much
it.
for having me, Rosie.
Yeah, of
Such a
course.
pleasure.
All right. Learn more about Dr. Jess's work and how you can get involved, including grabbing a hold of those summer specials at generatorathletelab.com.